Are you thinking about moving to Chicago and you're wondering, where should I live in Chicago? Well, you're in luck because today I'm going to do a video on where to live in Chicago, the Chicago area. I'm going to give you resources to help you make the decision. I'm Amy Pearson. I'm a local realtor. I have lived both in downtown Chicago as well as the suburbs. Both are great areas to live. It just comes down to personal preference and what fits your lifestyle needs for you. All right, so I've been getting calls, text messages from people like you looking to move to the Chicago land area, and I've been helping them out. If you are thinking about moving to the Chicago area, feel free to reach out to me, send me a text message, phone call, email. I'm happy to help you out. All right, let's get started on ways to help you decide where you should live in Chicago. All right, so first question a lot of people start with, should you live in Chicago or the suburbs? Which is a great question. First, you should think about where your office is, the location of where you'll be having to work. Do you have to go in person to the office? So you want to think about your commute. Do you feel comfortable with a 30, 40-minute commute? Are you fine with up to hour plus commute? Some people are fine with sitting on the train for a long commute. That could help make the decision of where you should live. Another thing is if you need to travel for work, like flying, you might want to live near a highway, or in Chicago, there are two CTA train lines that go straight to the airports. That would be the orange line, and the blue line goes straight to the airports. So that might be nice too, getting to the airport if you have to travel for work. It is a big decision deciding suburbs versus city, but if you're doing your research, hopefully you're able to decide. Next thing to help you decide also is if you want to think about the suburbs, there are actually trains that go to most of the suburbs throughout Chicago, and you can check out metro.com. I've got a link below. You can check out the train schedules. There's actually a lot of express trains from the suburbs to downtown Chicago that are around 30 minutes. So it's not bad if you can get an express train. So check out the link below for metro.com to check out the suburban train commutes. Another thing you might want to think about if you have a town or a community or neighborhood and you want to check out the commute, just go to Google Maps and map it out by public transportation. It'll tell you how long it'll take you, and that'll help you decide, do you want to live in a neighborhood? Do you want to live further out? What's your comfortable commute? Will help you decide how far out you want to live in the Chicago area. All right, the next one would be, if you have children, you might want to think about researching schools, which that's a big decision to look into. Here's my tip for if you're looking in Chicago. It's the Chicago Public Schools website. I'll put the link below. It's schoolsinfo.cps.edu. You can type in the actual property in Chicago and it'll pull up the schools that are in that district and the rankings. So you can look up if you've had a property like in Chicago, type in the address and it'll pull up what the schools are that are assigned and their rankings. Another great resource if you're researching schools would be niche.com. I'll put the link in below. You can research top school districts as well as top schools. And another resource is greatschools.org as well. All right, the next one, resource to help you decide where to live in Chicago would be safety research on the area. As a realtor, I cannot comment on safety of an area. It's part of our ethics and bylaws. But I can give you the resources to do your own research on your own. So I've got some links below. One of the sites you might want to check out is FBI Crime Data Explorer to check out crime in the area. Another would be AreaVibes that would give you a true idea of what the overall crime is in the area. So there's some research that you can do on your own. All right, so the last one you might be thinking is, what is there to do in the area? If you're thinking about Chicago or suburbs, you might not be sure what there is to do. That's different from where you lived before. All right, so I've got two great resources. One for Chicago would be TimeOutChicago website. It's got a lot of great events going on, restaurants. Check it out, link below. If you're thinking suburbs, I've got a great resource for you as well. It is Discover Dupage.com. I'll put the link below as well. It's a lot of links below, but great resources to help you decide where to live. And in that website, it's got things to do in the western suburbs, museums, shopping malls. And it has a list of a lot of cute downtowns. So check out that link if you want to know what there is to do in the western suburbs. All right, so I hope these resources I gave you helped you decide what area you should live, suburbs versus city. Both are great options. I've lived in both. I like both options. If you're considering moving to Chicago, I'd love to help you out. Please feel free to reach out to me. I'm Amy Pearson, a local realtor in the area, and I've got a great real estate video coming up on the area for you to check out. Thanks so much.